Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today we're going to be talking about Dead by Daylight needs more collab killers or original killers. I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get into it. Okay guys, so here's my general opinion on collab killers. We're going to start off with this, then we'll get into like killers that I would like to see. General opinion on collab killers: they're good and they're needed in the game. They're needed. If we were to have no collab killers in this game, we would DBD probably would not be alive, because when Michael Myers was brought into the game, Ghostface, Freddy revived the game, sort of. Because if we never had Michael Myers, we probably would have the game would have died. Let's be honest. And if you really think about it this way, collab killers are good because they bring an asset of they bring fans. Not only fans from movies, they bring fans from gaming and those communities. So it's nothing but positive for behavior. But some fans, I could very much understand that they hate collab killers, and that's totally fine. But in my personal opinion, I think collab killers are needed in the game, because if we had none, we wouldn't have DBD. So that's going to bring me into my second point. Killers that I would like to see that are from collabs. Okay. The number one killer, my three favorite killers that I want as collab killers in Dead by Daylight. At number 3, we have Cujo from the movie Cujo. Cujo is a dog that has rabies. That's it. It's just a dog that has rabies. I think it would be really cool to have an idea like this in DBD. We have no animal killers, basically. You could make an argument that Alien is sort of like an alien, so it's an animal of some sort. But I actually want an animal. Imagine how cool it would be to have a dog-centered killer. And yeah, for number 2, I want Art the Clown from Terrifier. I really think that this could be a good killer if they make him right. If they make him right, then they could do a really cool Mori, maybe something with some of the weapons that he uses, or anything around that sort, I'm thinking. Yeah, really, it could be cool because how gory the Terrifier movies are, the Mori. I'm thinking they could really do something with this. And the third one I want is, well, this one's an odd one, but I was thinking of Pennywise. Now, if you guys haven't seen the I saw a YouTube video on it, and yeah, it looked really cool, so you guys probably should go watch that video. It was a concept for our It the Clown. And yeah, you guys should go watch that. But what I think is it would be really cool if they did that, right? But if they did it like so you could like switch between survivors. So it'd be kind of like a mimic. And we'll get later into that idea later in the video. So those are my 3 killers that I want in DBD. So, an honorable mention probably would be, let's go with the Chainsaw Man from Resident Evil 4. I really think, though, they would never do that, just because we already have Leatherface and Hillbilly. So they probably will not do any more Chainsaw killers because it would get stale. Now I'm going to talk about original killers. Original killers, not collab killers. I know collab killers are very big, but we haven't got an original killer. And the last one that we got, I believe, was Singularity, which I don't think really was that good in my personal opinion. The killer was just a little annoying to use. You got to check cams all the time, but I'm not going to talk about that. So you have so many ideas for original killers, but the thing is, you can't do them without collabs. You need money. Behavior needs the money from the collab killers. I guaranteed you if they did a normal killer, an original killer that they thought of, and not xenomorph, they would have nowhere near make enough money. But when you do a collab, you get tons and tons of money from the fans, the movie fans, people that want to try new stuff like that. And overall, usually these collabs get good feedback, and that's always good for behavior. I understand that, but like there's other like some killer suggestions that I honestly think, what if behavior did something like, I don't know, maybe like a water killer, something that revolves around water. We have never had a killer like that, and some people argue that hag, mud, water. I don't really care about that. I would like to see a map where survivors can't go in water, but the killer can. Kind of like a Loch Ness monster. Not a Loch Ness monster, just a sea monster. I think that would be an amazing concept. They could do so many things with that. Maybe it could be a killer with a big fish head. Maybe it could be really anything. A water killer would be so fun to play, I think. Another killer that you could do is something that revolves around fire or elements on a map. So as you can see right now, you're seeing snow gameplay of me playing Unreal. What if they did something where the map would have different weather? Now, it could be rain. If it's rain, then they could make rainfall. If it's like, you could put on add-ons at the start of the game, which would make it different elements. You could put a fire element on, maybe a water one, which would change the overall map look. So let's say you put on a fire add-on, it makes the map red and has a lot of smoke. Put on a water add-on, it's going to rain, there's going to be puddles. You put on earth add-on, it's going to look really dusty everywhere. Now, that could be a really cool idea, but I honestly don't think they would ever do that, just because of the lighting situation. They want the map to be how they want it to look. But I honestly think that would be a cool idea. And if they did that, they could do a whole bunch of other things, cosmetics, what the killer would look like. The killer could switch on whichever add-on you're using, maybe, just maybe. That would be pretty cool. And another killer could be, let's think here. What if they put summoning? Now, I know the night you can summon guards, which is very cool, but if they added on to that and added like fake pallets like Freddy does, but if they switch that to like actual pallets, they just run on a duration. So you could be looping around a pallet that's fake, but the survivors can still vault over. And if you're in a chase, you could still, they'll go try and vault it, the pallet will disappear, and then they'll get caught off guard by that. I just think that would be a really cool gameplay mechanic, and they could maybe do that for Freddy. Maybe they could change it. But that's honestly my tip of idea. I really think that would be cool. And yeah, that's kind of the killers that I would like to see. Yeah. So a lot of killers in DBD have really cool concepts, but they're not made to the best of their ability. Like Trapper. So I was thinking, like, if they gave another killer traps like that, because I know there's not a lot of trap killers in the game. What if they did like something like a soldier, where you could fall into a pit, but the trap is very obvious. So you could set it up in a loop, and if you're in the injured state, you fall into that trap, you'll go into the dying state. But if you're trapped when you're fully healthy, you could wiggle out of it, kind of like a trapper. But the difference is, the killer, it would be a soldier, I would think. Kind of like World War I or the Vietnam War. Kind of where you would fall in the ground. I think that could be cool, but that would be very hard to input, or like even make a killer do. So maybe they could put them around the map at loops. But yeah, it's a cool killer. And I think, going into the ground is nothing new in DBD. You can, Demogorgon, you go into his portals. Xeno, the newest killer, you can go into his tunnels to get runner mode. And now that I'm talking about stuff like that, different modes that provide different attacks, I think that is really cool. And just overall, like, abilities, like Xeno's tail attack, that's really cool. So if they did something like that for a different killer, that would be really cool. Or maybe even let's think here. If they did do, maybe they started doing creepy passes too. That would be cool to have Slenderman, other killers like that. That would be cool, but I obviously don't think they would ever get put in. But yeah, that would be very cool. And I was also thinking about killer maps, because the recent maps that we've got are usually not the best. See, take the Singularities map for example. It has really not. I personally don't like it. Whenever I see it, I don't like it. I really don't. Just because they went for design over like anything else. The map layout is bad. The looks are good. The loops are terrible. And yeah, I don't like it. The map is small, and I think we have enough small maps. Big maps are decent. So kind of like the swamp maps. If you like swamp maps, that's fine. I personally hate them. I just don't like the look of them, the lighting and stuff. But that's a whole nother conversation. And yeah. So we kind of discussed killers that I want, collab killers that I want. So I want to know, what do you guys want for killers? I want you guys to leave a comment down below. Tell me what killers you want in the game. I don't care how long the comment is, I just want you to tell me. That also kind of is like, that would be very cool, because maybe I could do a video reading your guys' comments. If you guys want to see that, tell me, because I will do it, and I love making YouTube videos for you guys. So I'm just going to let you guys watch this gameplay with the music in the background. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go to my Twitch, dark48_TTV, but that would be just dark48 DBD. And I usually stream every day. Go watch my streams, and this was all recorded on stream. So if you want to see more gameplay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.